Hello. 23 hours. Banes and drowned. A rare sight. Thank you, boys, for being here. Enjoy the stream. Have a lovely Friday. We'll be doing great. Thank you so much. How are you? Why do you want to go lurk already before it's even begun? Before it even begun. I can see. I'm glad you can finally catch a stream. I'm doing good myself. Thank you very much for asking. Had to do some stuff this morning. Grinded my fair share. Had to... I can show you guys. So since last stream, I have been doing some massive upgrades. I'm well prepared for the future. I have the Rathalos Sword and Shield fully upgraded. The Barriers Sword and Shield as much as I can. The Agnaktor Sword Shield we grinded together. The Royal Loot Rod one. The Barrod one. So in the future we can craft this, which is pretty sexy. With the Sleep Sword and Shield, because I don't know why. The Poison Sword and Shield, because it might be good at some point, who knows. This, because it's going to turn into the Zinogre one, but I didn't want to grind the Diablo's Marrow, because I'm lazy. This, I don't know why. And same for this. ProCal Gaming, welcome to Hope you're doing great and enjoy the stream. Have a nice Friday. What skill points does this armor piece have? Razor Sharp, which is why I'm using it. It just makes my life more comfortable. Instead of having like attack up M, I just choose to have Razor Sharp. Not a huge deal. It is what it is, really. Sometimes. I mean, the Rathalos set is really good too, but I can't be asked to grind the Rathalos set. For real. Oh, damn! That was very loud. Just drowned! Thank you for the 10 bucks. I suppose that's 10 euros, but it's shown as dollars. Too late for the donation goal, but some got some vacation allowance and wanted to help out. Thank you very much, my friends. You're not really late for the donation goal. I just took it down, as you can see right here. Wait. Ah, there it is. It still technically exists, but I just chose to buy the Wii U nonetheless. Just why the fuck not? But thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. A nice start into the day. So, there have been 2 key quests. Diablos isn't actually a key quest. Rathalos and Bariot. The specific Rathalos quest we're not going to do again, because we have a second one in the deserted island. So we're going to do that, and we're going to start off with the Bariot, because I've done a key quest before I've actually shown it on stream. So yeah, and then we have to hunt Uragan, and because I want to hunt Agnaktor too, even though he's not a key quest. And afterwards, we could do Ceadeus, but we're going to unlock a capture and Uragan quest, and we're going to do that as well. So we have the entire village finished, as we finish it off with the last quest, which is nice. I'm busy farming Zinogre and Portable Third. Damn. Good luck. I hope you get your materials that you want soon. Now, Barriot is an odd fella. He's not that bad, actually, but his area is really bad. Like, it's really, really bad, in my opinion. And ruins sort of the entire hunt. I don't know. Might seeds. I need hot drinks, too. I think that's it. I don't need that much for Barriot. He can be a bit weird. His AI can fuck me up sometimes, but mostly it's fine. I haven't had much trouble farming him. It's just I had more trouble getting shelled. Same for the Rathalos Sword and Shield. I have very poor luck getting shelled. And if you're wondering my guild card, yes, we have exceeded 100 sword and shield users now. Again, I'm in my 24th hour of playtime already. 23 hours in. So yeah, I've done some grinding. Yet I'm still rocking the same armor set. I can show you if you want to some of the armor sets. It's just not really worth it. For example, the Agnaktor set would have focus, which, or at least some focus, which doesn't really matter for me. Swimming, it's whatever. And weakness exploit, it's 5% damage, but only on weak spots, and weak spots are quite rare in this game. And weakness exploit isn't really, I mean, it's 5% damage, but then again you could argue it's only 5% damage for 10 skill points. So yeah, I didn't really want to grind that. The Uragaan set is quite good. It has speed, sharpening, fire attack, and attack up medium. So if I were to be 100% optimal, I would go for that. But I really didn't want to grind it because Rathalos, in my opinion, is pretty bad in this game. Same for Diablos, I think he's really bad. Tremor resistance and focus aren't really in my interest. And expert, well, if I had 10% crit, that would be roughly a 2.5% damage increase. So it would be even worse than the Agnaktor set. I don't know if it's expert +1 or expert +2, but nonetheless, it's between 10 and 20% crit, so that's 2.5 to 5% damage. And same for Duramboros, it's just attack up. I don't really need adrenaline, I don't need recovery speed, so most of these sets end up being only a tiny margin better than what I have, and it's so much grinding in order to obtain a set, so I just didn't bother. I mean, I'm fine with Razor Sharp. I have 160 defense, which is fine too. So yeah. Let's just dive into good old Barbarian, shall we? Also, somebody off stream followed me, and he's called Wine and Piss. I think that's a pretty funny one, because you don't really expect it. Don't expect many people to be called Piss. Now, as you can see, I also have 120 health, because I discovered there's more than just fishes, meat and bread. There's also vegetables, and since I've done the optional quests in the Gathering Hub already, I unlocked that food ingredients for better vegetables. So yeah, let's hunt the Barbarian. I'm not gonna go up to his area, because sometimes it's very annoying to get up, and sometimes you might fall down. And it's rather janky because it has some uneven spots. So instead I'm going to lure him, I wouldn't say really below, on the regular stage where you don't normally fight him. But there's some buggies, and they can be troublesome. Sometimes they really like to mess you up. So hopefully that doesn't happen today. I was going to... I also love to be pretty hard to hit. My sound is super loud. Hang on. That's super loud on my end. Let's check again. Now I basically don't hear anything. The fuck? Let's try this. It's a bit quiet, but it's fine. You want to try to break his wings, because then he becomes much more bearable. Otherwise he just jumps around, puts a lot of pressure on you, and he can't do that much. His wings don't actually need a long time to break in this game, at least in low rank. So it's completely fine for the most part. I always opt to cut his tail because I needed spikes, but in the last quest where I fought him, instead of getting like 1 or 0 spikes, I got 4 of them. So Desire sensor going strong. Yo, Rainier! Welcome, hope you're doing great. Enjoy the stream, my friends. How's life? Happy Friday. And he's enraged already. I'm just going to block the screen because you can't dodge through it without evasion. It's going alright, I'm glad. His left wing should break soon-ish. His hip check hitbox is actually pretty high. His tail whip is also a big issue because sometimes you're going to get caught up in his tail even though you dodge through it. Which, oh my god, which makes you miss. It's a pain in the ass. So yeah, you can see he likes to jump around a lot. Okay, there we go. First tail break. Tail. What am I saying? Wing break. I think he might turn around to... No? Buggy almost pushed me into his hitbox. God damn it. There we go. Now he's going to be severely slower and going to give us way more openings, which is amazing. Every time he tries to jump to the side, it's basically free damage. Again, I'm going to ignore his tail because I don't really care at this point. You can roll through it, but it's kind of weird. His chest is also really weak. I didn't know that until I started this playthrough. You can do a lot of damage on his chest. I don't remember the exact amount, but it's still really good. That attack is always a pain. You can predict it, but every time you had to predict it, it would take a lot of perhaps missed damage opportunities. And if you break both wings, as you can see, he lingers a bit whenever he tries to do that. Okay, he's fucking off. He's most likely going to go into 7, from my experience. Also, I might have to sharpen. No? Then perhaps area 4. What do you mean, the old dick twister? I think you're referring to terms I'm not familiar with. Okay. Come here, my boy. I don't want to grab a stick and I don't want to twist it if I have the chance to. Messed it up again. Why Boomer? Come on, man. That hitbox is also really weird because it doesn't expand, it's just an instant AoE. He should get weak soon. You can't send links. I don't know if you meant to send a link. Yeah, that's fine. I should disable that at some point. It's just a pain whenever somebody posts something that he isn't supposed to. Like, it happens very rarely, but sometimes people would like to go into chats and... He didn't even get weak. Just promote something. Even if it's just a bot. Sometimes real people do it too, it's quite sad. I'm just gonna throw this. Oh, it did work. I don't know, sometimes it doesn't really work, I don't know why. Easy. So yeah, that's Barbarian. 7 minutes. Not too bad. Not too bad. I can't say it's the first hunt of the day, because I've killed a Duramboros earlier. Sorry. Wait, you can't give permission to others? I didn't know that. Could you post it now? Let's see what you sent. Jeez. Of course it's an American video. Who would have expected something that isn't American? Well, materials I don't really care about, so it's fine. Now, we have to fight a good old Rathalos. Sadly, I only have one leftover flash bomb, so might be a bit weird. Wait, Barrio didn't have a hip check in Shy. Are you sure? I'm pretty confident he did. What else might I need? This is Deserted Island, so I don't really need much. I don't want to capture him either, so yeah, that's fine. For Rathalos, I don't think there's a better sword and shield than the fire one, because even though he does take no fire damage, it's still 10 true raw higher than the others, and he takes a considerable amount of raw damage, especially on his head. And my elemental values are so low, like, you have to take all the elemental values divided by 10. So this is like 13 ice, this is 15 lightning, and if I dealt 15 lightning damage versus 20 true raw, he takes less elemental damage than he does raw. And Sword and Shield on all attacks has a negative elemental damage modifier, so it's even less than what it seems like. So I don't think swapping to an element, a proper element here is better if I could just use my higher raw Sword and Shield. As weird as it might seem like. Because you might think, oh, you have grinded all the different Sword and Shields and their elements. Why wouldn't you want to swap? Against Diablos it's the same case, even though he doesn't take that much raw damage. It's just my elemental values are super low currently. And I have nothing to support them either. That just doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, that's it. I don't need anything else. Let's go into it. You won't see the Rathalos cutscene, but it's not that exciting. You won't miss on a lot. Now, I don't remember where he spawns. He often, I think he spawns in 8 and immediately either goes to area 3, 7 or 5. And I think most of the times he goes to 5. So we're going to see if he comes here or not. From my experience, when I grinded him in the past, he always, or oftenly, transitioned into area 5. So hopefully just that's going to happen. In the meantime, I can kill off the small monsters, so they don't pose to be a pain in the ass. And yeah, I think he's going to come here, which for one is good, because the area is good to fight in, but the FPS are bad. As you can see, the moment I enter the water, the tiny water effects around my legs make the FPS drop by 1 billion. Kinda interesting to me. But any particles in this game have a bad effect on FPS. And he is coming. Lucky me. We're gonna let him land first. And yeah, you can see the FPS is already tanking big time. His first move he does, waffle loaves. The first move he does is this damn ambush. Are you kidding me? It's just like Vice Trucks from Rise, but worse. Significantly worse. Hey, and he's all the way over there. Definitely not where I wanted to fight him. The one advantage on this map is I only have to roll once to get rid of my Fire Blight. But then what's better, having a slightly longer time on my Fire Blight versus having horrible FPS. And yeah, he likes to spam his firebolts. I'm not a huge fan of Rathalos in 3rd gen. Just like Rathian, he likes to waste time, but not in the good sense. Also, he applies a fuck ton of wind pressure. And by fuck ton, I mean a fuck ton. Holy, the FPS are... I apologize for the FPS, I can't do anything about that. But don't worry, it's not the streaming quality, it's just the game itself. It's not just old world Rathalos, it's just Rathalos in general in this game. Monkey! Why did he do it more than 3 times? Monkey, hope you're great. Enjoy the stream, have a nice Friday. Thank you so much for being here. But, oh, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Diablos is also really bad. Like, I bloody hate Diablos in this game. He's so bad. I hate this. Many monsters in this game have almost no wind-up on many attacks. Making them quite weird to fight. Even if you're not mid-attack, you would have to have really good reactions. I'm taking a decent chunk of damage whenever I get hit by a fireball here. Because I'm super weak to fire. But even then, considering that he doesn't deal that much damage, wait, I thought I was weak to fire. Never mind. Oh, oops. I legit thought I was weak to fire. But yeah, you can see his fireball spam is a fucking pain. Because wind pressure and tremors in this game have a huge, huge range. We're going to see that later against Uragan. I haven't fought Uragan yet, so it's going to be interesting. And I like to snipe him out of the air whenever he does his guaranteed ones, because sometimes if he just flies around randomly, you can miss your flash bomb very easily. Rathalos in World I actually don't mind, and in Rise. Iceborne Rathalos sucked again though, in my opinion. And he flies away. I should have used my easy potion. Off to Area 5. Oh, because he's weak. Only fought World and Rise Rathalos, but I have to say Rise Rathalos is a great monster. I think he's alright. Why is that damn squeaking sound outside? Damn, I'm not hitting anything. I would like him to be weak, but yeah, I can't. Well, rip. Oh well, and he's enraged again. No instant charge. Ah, never mind. Also, you're not going to see it, but Diablos in this game has a lot of super fast attacks, and on top of that, he has the triple charge from Rathian. I don't know why they gave him that. He really didn't need a triple charge. And I'm very much afraid of what I'm going to see when we fight Black Diablos. Nice instant charge. The weirdest part is his instant charge isn't even his worst attack. It's bad, but it's his instant fireball into more fireballs, and the wind pressure thing is horrible. Stagger is always appreciated. Maybe get out of the entrance, my friends. Ah, yes, he sometimes has that. I don't know why. He can't decide what to go for. Also, I'm very curious, not really, in a more... I'm more afraid to see Silver Rathalos later on. I think he's going to be a massive pain. Doomguard, 6th tier! Thank you very much for the follow, my friend. Appreciate it. Hope you have a lovely, lovely Friday. Enjoy the stream. Have been great. And thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Yes, yes. But yeah, as you can see, he has a very interesting moveset. Kappa. At least he's close to death. I've been getting more and more into old Monster Hunter games, started with World, but I'm loving the old style games. Hey, I'm glad. Thank you so much for checking it out, man. On my YouTube, I have several Sword and Shield only playthroughs. For Monster Hunter Freedom 1, Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, Monster Hunter Portable 3rd, and this is going to be the 4th one, which is Monster Hunter, as you can see, Tri Ultimate, which came out like 8 years ago. Monster Hunter Freedom Unite was arguably the worst Monster Hunter with Sword and Shield yet, but this might change. Currently we're still in the village, and I'm edging out on 8 to 9 minutes clear times, which is pretty slow for village times. Even in Freedom Unite I had better times, and Freedom Unite Sword and Shield sucked. And our first go ball last stream took me 19 minutes, which was very interesting, so to say. I still have one flash bomb. I should use that. Yeah, you're just gonna do a fireball again. Look at that wind pressure range. If you press exclamation mark YouTube, you're going to get redirected towards my YouTube. Ah, and the flash bomb didn't work because... Why? I don't know. Oh, he actually tried to target me. I have to keep my health in check. Yeah. Okay, never mind, I didn't have to. I feel Monster Hunter 1 and G can be rougher with Sword and Shield and Freedom Knight. Yeah. That might be the case, but the issue is I'm never going to play these games. Well, I wouldn't even call it an issue. I would say it's rather an advantage to not play these two games. Monster Hunter 1 and Monster Hunter 2 on the PS2 have horrible controls. So I don't know if you even wanted to play them if you could, you know? As far as I know, somebody told me about them. They're not that good. They're not that good of games. I know one or two people who played through them, and they said it's a fun experience, but nothing to write home about. Well, that didn't take long. That didn't take long at all. One Biobug Shurigeki. Oh my god. At least that would make it somewhat consistent, even if it's broken. It would make it more consistent. Be right back, as you can... Oh, that was Marrow. Be right back. Sorry for that, my friends. What combos do I use? None, just get spam Geki. Yes and no. What do you mean, if I only had one wire bug? I mean, if that was the case, then absolutely. I don't know how DOS Sword and Shield would go. I don't know either. But I'm pretty confident that Freedom Unite is just a mixture of both Monster Hunter 1 and Monster Hunter 2. So I think it would feel very similar to Monster Hunter Freedom Unite if I had to pick. Uragaan time. Let me check his weaknesses, because I think I'm actually going to swap over to the Water Sword and Shield for him. Uragaan. Not armor. Kira Nico. He takes 30 water on his belly. That's good. That's good. E-Star. Starly Tay. Starly Tay. I didn't butcher in a nickname. Thank you very much for the follow, my friends. Hope you enjoy the stream. Have a lovely, lovely Friday. I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much for the support. I don't need this. I don't need that. I do need a cold drink, though. So, if I remember correctly, Uragaan in one of the games, he likes to spam tremors, I know that. But in one of the games, he had an abysmal, or not abysmal, a ludicrous range in his tremors, where he hits you with his tremor from way too far away. And I think it was in this game. So, let's see. I'm not really excited for it. Uragaan always used to be one of my least favorite fights. But after I fought Rathalos and Diablos, I don't think he can be worse than that. But Uragaan always used to be one of my more hated fights, because he's annoying. He's boring and annoying and many things. I don't know where he starts. That I don't know. Like where he gets his cutscene. I think just normally in Area 6 where he normally spawns. I think he's going to show us how good he can roll through the area, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think in his cutscene he does a special rolling move he does sometimes, which is just a time waste, nothing else. Where he digs underground, comes out on top, and then just spins to win. Yeah. Yeah, he actually does that. I can't say he's good. Please don't leave area now. Come on, man. And he's big. He likes to cover your entire camera, just like Diablos does. I just wanted to get behind his tail. Please. He can inflict sleep and fire blight, and his subspecies can inflict fire and, well, how do you say it, the poop debuff. That is a massive tremor range. Holy shit. Did you see that? Holy shit. Yeah, so it was in this game. Oh god. Well, it's gonna be interesting. At least in G rank or in high rank, when his moveset becomes more diverse. And he likes to chain stuff into his Tremor a lot more consistently. Dude, I can't see anything. I'd rather get hit by that than Tremor. Holy shit! Look at that range. I think standing here makes you safe. Steel Uragan. Was it here? I don't remember. I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy. I discovered an Iceborne Hammer trivializes this fight. This one of the fight Klom actually makes a difference on. I can't vouch for that. I don't play Hammer. Yeah, you're safe in that spot. He can come from 2 different directions though, so it might not be. Ay, ay, ay. Uh-oh. Get out. I don't know if he makes you fall instantly asleep or do the same thing that Buggy does, where he gives you a chance to reply to it. Or respond to it. Now for Uragan, interestingly enough... One second. Interestingly enough, you can't dodge through a Scream, but it's hard. It's similar to Duran Boros. I've actually, earlier when I was grinding, I actually got through Duran Boros' Scream. I think I'm just gonna block this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna block this from now on. If it's such an easy block too, my god. But yeah, if you're new, Uragan might be a problem and might be harder. But I fought him so many times. I wouldn't say I'm good against him. Oh, he does poop too. I'm quite confident only Steel Uragan is supposed to do that. Huh, I'm a bit confused now. He can be a bit troublesome. It's just, even though I fought him so many times, I never find him enjoyable. He poops again. I can understand. I'm having some issues right now too. Is he going to? Yeah, he's going to do his dig attack again. Let me find my safety spot right here. Yeah, he's going to start from here again. So he's going to go to the middle. That's a good time to rebuff, to sharpen if you do have sharpness issues. Oh wait, now he stopped on a different spot. I guess, man. I guess. Yeah, but it might take us some time to bring him down. Now he's going to change to the area with some Uraktors. Better than having Renoplos, because Renoplos suck. I'm also going to refresh my cool drink, because I can. Hello! In this area, obviously, he can't do his big rolling attack that we just saw twice. Oh, it doesn't cause a chain reaction. Interesting. Valiant! Welcome, my friends, and a nice Friday to you. Hope you're doing great, man. Enjoy the stream. Later on, he can chain his roll into Tremor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well. That's unfortunate. And Uraktor saved me. He can also make his spinning move much more accurate and he actually starts to target you with it. Which is a bit scary. What can be rather scary. Hey, now you could mine him if you want to and want some... What are they called? Lava nuggets, I think. Why am I deflecting? I think I'm hitting his back. I think my sword and shield is reaching through his belly and hits his back. Shite. I fucked myself in the arse there. Oof. Yes, yes, yes. I don't think he can do it already. Oh my god, please. Let me just pick up the shiny drop quickly. We got a full party now. Hey. How often are you spending your channel points on my emos? Also, isn't it supposed to be a random emote, or can you choose? Because you always get the same one, I feel like. Oh, he's eating. Oh yes, those misses. Love to miss. Boom. I meant to change my direction. Well. Holy. The camera. Uh-oh. Wait, this is fire. This looked like poop to me. Did that fire move look like fire to anybody? It didn't look like fire at all. Steel Uragan actually farts, but this just looked like... Yeah, exactly, that was brown. That wasn't fire. Because in Portable Thirds, he actually farts fire, like Gravios, it's red. Interesting. Can I stop reaching through his belly and hit his bloody back? What? What? I blocked his Tremor. I blocked the first part, but there was a second... No. Oh, that's weird. This is getting weird. Perhaps it is. I don't know. I don't even remember him doing that on the 3DS either. Come on, my friend, just die. Luckily, I really don't need anything from Uragan. He has a sword and shield, but it's really bad. And he has an armor set, but it's really bad for sword and shield because it focuses on great sword skills. So I don't really care. Okay, I blocked the damage there. Interestingly enough, that damaged me. Oh, fuck off. Oh, spam numbers, cool. Awesome. I don't even know why he can produce sleep gas. Okay, finally my phone stops vibrating. Oh. Leave me alone. I don't want to learn. Boom. Weapon power has increased. Once we get to blue sharpness, we're gonna have to do a lot of sharpening. Also, I've checked. I can't get sharpness +1 in low rank. Unless perhaps I get an insane charm, I don't know. But as of now, I can't do it. I was checking because sharpness +1 is going to be very important for sword and shield later. Because there's barely not a single sword and shield that gets purple without sharpness +1. And even the Diri Miralis, for example, sword and shield seems to like sharpness +1 too. Alright, so he's close to death. We have 10 minutes in. I told you, or 12 minutes in. I told you I don't really like him. And he just drags his fights out way too much. I don't know if I dodged through it or if he just happened to be too far away. That's definitely not fire. You can tell me many things, but that's not fire. He might hit me with one of his rocks. The rock on his tail. Hey, he's weak. And my stamina is going south. Rock door, out of my way. Oh damn. Let's go, baby. Rock door missing me too. Awesome. Ah. Deflecting on his back. Stop making me deflect. Die, you heathen. I don't want to fight him there, because if I kill him now, I can't carve him. And even though I don't need his materials, I would rather still have him. But right, he falls over now. Maybe die. Thank you! 14 minutes, no? Yes. 13 minutes and 16 seconds. That took very long. And now imagine I had to fight his Gathering Hub version. Of course I could have played this much better, but it feels like to be very long, partially very long hunts on my end. Oh well. Let's enjoy his looks together. What a happy face. Doesn't he look happy? He looks super happy. You can't tell me anything. Look at his teeth. He has 2 rows of teeth. Interesting. Things you never knew about Uragan. He has 2 rows of teeth in the back. Amazing items, as always. Don't really need them, so it doesn't matter. So now we're going to unlock Ceadeus. Now the question is, do we want to fight Agnaktor first? Or do we want to fight Ceadeus first? I'm kind of down for either. But I know Ceadeus is going to be a very long fight. Okay. Save Moga Village. Repel a Ceadeus. You don't have to kill him here. I think the first time you actually kill a Ceadeus is in G rank. When you get into G rank, when you have to fight a Golden Beard Ceadeus. So technically this is the end of the Monster Hunter Tri base game story. But yeah, as you can see, it wasn't really exciting. At first it was, oh, we sighted a Lagiacrus. Oh, our village is having earthquakes. Oh, we think it's Lagiacrus. Oh, it wasn't Lagiacrus. Oh, it's actually Ceadeus. Oh, please kill him. Just use a fishing rod. I'm afraid he's a bit larger than that. We also have to bring Chacha, and or at least Chacha, for his mask, I think. Yes, we fought Lagiacrus already. And no, you can't fish Lagiacrus either. You can fish Gobul and Plesioth. These two, you can fish. I don't think I need that many potions against him. I have 10 mega potions. I'm not gonna need more than that. Yeah, I think I'm going to buy these just in case. I don't think I'm going to need them because I have Chacha with the Ancient Mask too. By far his biggest weak spot is his beard, and I'm going to try my best to constantly target that. Other than that, you just want to target his body. And there's a neat little intro. At first it's very similar to a siege fight. Ceadeus is desperately trying to get to point B from point A on. And he doesn't target you. Afterwards he does target you. And you have tools like a Dragonator, etc. You can break his horns, you can carve his horns. It's been a very long time since I last hunted Ceadeus. But yeah, as you can see, he's quite big. But it's funny, you can see he was swimming super fast right now, which makes sense because he's a very large pooper. But in a second, he's going to be the slowest monster you've ever seen. So I'm going to bring a map because you don't always see this map. So you can enjoy it. So we have to make our way to Area 3. He should be behind... Yeah, he should be behind me. He's large. He doesn't do much. And with Sword and Shield it's really interesting to hit him. Because you barely have any range. Ah, the FPS sucks too. Holy shit. I know for sure the 3DS version didn't have massive FPS issues. You can break his beard. Not like mine. My beard is impossible to cut off. You can even see on the side of it. And you'll still be able to attack his beard, but it's a much smaller hitbox by that point. So you're going to have to actually target... I think I'm going to not lock onto him. Because whenever I lock onto him, I'm going to get to the middle of his body. And I don't want that. I don't remember his fins actually damaging me. Never happened to me with Gunlance. He's sometimes going to stop and attack. For no damn reason. Perhaps to try to shake us off. With Gunlance, I think I broke his beard in Area 2. Consistently. Then again, it's been so long that I don't remember. You can break his horn too, one of them, but I don't think I'm going to do that here. It's rather a pain in the ass with Sword and Shield, especially with how oftenly you're going to deflect, I think. For Gunlance, at least, you had that fixed shooting damage, which was really handy. Let me check. Am I going to deflect? Well, I would like to check. Help! Yeah, I am. I think with the Dragonator and the village, it's going to cut off his horn if you do it properly. But no guarantees, no guarantees. Later on, we're also going to hear a theme, which was, I think, the first monster theme, which had proper female chanting in it. Or not chanting, just a lead voice. And we were only used to see voices in Monster Hunter tracks and like the Fatalis theme with the epic chanting. So this was the first one. So if you played Monster Hunter Rise, this might sound a tiny bit familiar to you. It's not in the same Japanese style, but it's a very high-pitched voice. Hey, he staggered. Yep, Underwater Combat Priest! My friends, welcome. Hope you're doing great. Enjoy the stream. But yeah, I wouldn't call Ceadeus an exciting fight, especially the first two areas. Priest, how are you? But yeah, Drowned, if you can show me a fishing rod that's so large to fish this fucker, and go ahead. I think he's larger than a blue whale. Is he? I think he's at least as large as a blue whale. He's pretty damn large. Then again, I've never had the pleasure to see a blue whale. And now he's going to do a water blast, no? No. Why did he do that then? I'm glad, man. I'm doing fine too. Thank you for asking. I'm having some abdominal pain. Not a biggie though. Not severely. The longest fishing rod measures 22 meters and 45 centimeters and was created by Schweizerischer Fischereiverband and was presented and measured in Liestal, Switzerland on Jesus. That is a large fishing rod. 22 meters. I think this guy is a bit longer than 22 meters. Do you mean the fishing rod itself is 22 meters? Because with all its glory and... How do you... What's the word? I don't know the word for it. He staggered again. Ayy. Oh, I shouldn't have rolled that way. By the way, I'm not going to have that pleasure to target him all the time like that later on. He is going to move 60 meters. Damn. That is long. Yeah, they are. But my oxygen. That's why it's blinking. Ah, it's a full oxygen bar. Easy. Shouldn't he use his water thingy now? Since he can't get past, yes. That, my friends, is a mighty water blast. Ceadeus in Pokemon when? Oh, an eye. Hello, eye. Don't ask me why he suddenly charged through that. He could have just swam through it normally. Now he has to turn around. It's a boring ass fight. With a standardized measurement, they might just measure it in schools or something. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna change area here already. Because I won't be able to enjoy him here for that much longer. So I can easily heal, sharpen, even though... Nah, I just did. And eat a might seed, manage my oxygen. Boom. Yep, enjoy. I'm gonna sharpen anyway, I don't care. I have plenty. Even though you have like 20 whetstones in this game, you basically have infinite. There's oxygen supply items. And as you can see, air bubbles sometimes randomly placed in the water, where you can refill your oxygen too. I think your oxygen bar lasts 3 to 4 minutes. It lasts a long time. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. But yeah, as you can see, we're 5 minutes in almost. Wait, no. When did it start? At 35? It has to. We're almost 10 minutes in and we're past the first area. So I don't even know if I want to grind to Sword and Shield because it's super fucking boring. Well, perhaps they're going to go back at some point and fix the combat. I think he's much faster in this area, though. Or perhaps he isn't. I don't know. I think at some point he goes fast. Why would you turn around? You can even cut his tail. But I won't bloody do that. I don't know how it's even possible for a small hunter like me to cut his tail, even if I went around with my blade, cut through it, all the way. It still wouldn't fall off. I wouldn't be able to cut through his bone. I don't think I would even reach the bone. So yeah, give some food for thought. Some food for thought. Because I'm surprised his beard didn't break yet. He staggered so many times from it. Hey, another eye. It's so interesting to me. He's such a big fellow. And he has such a tiny, tiny eye. Back handle. Backhändel Achsen. Hello, man. Welcome to the stream. Have a lovely, lovely Friday. Enjoy the stream. I mean, that's true, I guess. But isn't it quite bright here? If you consider it, for underwater thingies, it's super bright in here. So wouldn't that just destroy his eyes? Imagine what he'd have to eat in order to not starve. Would have to eat like monsters his size. How did I get hit? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Move, run, run! I mean, that would be cool. But then again, did you see how bad torches look in this game? I think I might regret saying that, so... Torches look so bad in this game that I don't even think lantern oil would be good. In any way. Which is funny, because in Monster Hunter Tri, torches looked somewhat legit. It didn't look bad, and some areas were really dark. In this game, it's just a light PNG on the ground, which doesn't even light up things because it clips through everything. Because any uneven ground makes the PNG clip. It's super stupid. It looks horrible. Ah, yes. I don't think he's supposed to go up there. I have never ever seen him charge up there. Huh. I didn't even know he can destroy this. Holy shit. Imagine, dude. Imagine that shit. You are just swimming there and that shit drops on top of you. Also, it's so interesting that nobody in the entire game mentions there was a huge city here. Look at these buildings. They're bloody massive. Nobody ever mentions that, I think. You just live in that tiny village, the Moga village. And then you come here and see those massive ruins. Give me lore on what's happened here. Give me lore on why it's all underwater, why... whatever. Because this is basically like Atlantis. Again. That would be sick. God damn it. This beard's still not broken. And to make things better, just like any other monster, he has a rare item. I think it's a deep dragon gem in this game. And you need it. You definitely need it. It's pretty bad underwater, yes. The only monster so far I've had a decent time with underwater was Lavasioth. Other than that, against Gobo, it's super bad. Against, if you do happen to fight him underwater, Royal Lutrot, it's super bad against him too. Because, oh nice, there we go, because he's such a tiny target. It's such a pain to hit him. So there we go, this is his beard shaved down. You can't break it a second time. Only this once. Now it's much harder to hit, as you can see. It's still a large area. But it's not as large. Ah, that's what it is. Once you break his beard, he becomes much faster. Funny thing, I'm going to try to enter area 3 before him. And then, once he enters, we're going to just get a teleported cutscene, more or less, where he's suddenly in the middle of the area waiting for us. If I can even make it in time before him, which I don't think I can. And if I recall correctly, if you die, or if you're Farcaster, you don't have a shortcut. You actually have to swim back. Oh right, he has to destroy this first. Aqua dynamic. I guess that's what you'd call it. Of course it doesn't make any sense to have a beard underwater. But hey, he must be a big fella. He must be a big dude. Yeah, he has to make it first. I wanted to say. I didn't even know he had ranged attacks. Interesting. Echoed Prince! Welcome my friends, we're doing great. Enjoy the stream and a nice Friday to you. Please tell me I can make it in time. Okay. Now there's nothing, as you can see. So let's wait. Once he enters the area, he's going to be suddenly in the middle and we're going to see a nice cutscene. But yeah, it's a big area. You fight Abyssal Lagiakos in here too. And he's dark. I think for Abyssal Lagiakos, this area is very imposing. What did I tell you about the cutscene? I've been waiting for you, but you didn't know. And yeah, he starts to glow up now. Now he's actually a glowy boy. And there we go. Alright, great work driving him back. Even if he keels over now and lost, you'd leave him in the world of hurt. Yes, yes. Alright, now I have to break off his bloody horn. But yeah, he's a bad monster. I don't like him. 15 minutes it takes to get here. And then I think you have to fight like another 10 minutes. Oh my god, the FPS. You can see the Dragonator on the top left. I think he gets more aggressive on G rank, but you still have to... No, you don't have to do the walking up thing. Golden Beard Ceadeus is an immediate fight, I think. Thank you, Echoed. Sorry you have to leave already again. Have a nice workday then. Holy the FPS. Oh man, rip Priest too. Have a nice workday too, Priest. I don't know if the Dragonator is available from the get-go. I don't remember. It is. And when he enrages, as you can see, he gets red. Oh my god, it's weird to target him. Ah. I don't like the soundtrack personally. Do you want to stream stories 2 later? You can feel free to drop a link on Discord if you want to. Always welcome, my friend. Now I somehow have to hit this horn. And he's a bit too agile. Oh. Ah, there we go. And now we just target him until he gets repelled. I think I'm gonna watch too. His body is a decent hit spot, it's not amazing, but seeing how agile he is now and how hard his beard is to hit, in comparison, it's a bit unfortunate. With Gunlance it's much easier. I feel like Gunlance's mobility underwater is really good. If you can keep spamming that, that would be sick. By the way, I think he has a decent fire weakness. I think he also has a decent lightning weakness. And he has a massive dragon weakness, but of course. I could have the rusted sword and shield at this point. But, yeah, no. I really don't want to grind for that again. I've done it for portable first. Never ever do I want to grind specifically for a rusted weapon again. And it has a really poor raw. I also can't get better charms than rarity 1 and 2 at this point, so it doesn't really make a lot of sense to grind for them, I think. Hey, he's unraged. Man, I'm getting really hungry all of a sudden. I forgot I can't dodge backwards here. Only downwards. There's probably some neat items you can pick up throughout the entire arena. But I don't know what you can pick up. I never bothered to. Shit, that's a lot of damage. I think I rolled on accident right into it. How was multiplayer in Stories 1? Well, because you said how they balance it, sounds like it was quite unbalanced. Jester! Hi, thank you for being here. I saw you followed yesterday. Thank you very much, my friend. Enjoy the stream, have a nice Friday. I hope you're doing great. Yep, we've done Barbarian and Rathalos again, because I didn't show them and I wanted to grind first. I was pretty sure that scream would kill me IRL. And then we did the Uragan, which was the last quest I needed in order to unlock Ceadeus. So yeah, we're here now. You're lucky we've already gone through area 1 and 2, which are super boring, and he's still quite boring, to be fair. As you can see, we already broke his horn off, which is good. So yeah, we're here now. T-Bold Tabry, or Tabry. Thank you very much for being here, man. Welcome. How are you? Enjoy the stream. No, not yet. We're currently finishing up the low-rank village. So not quite yet there. Still a long way to go, my friends. And my oxygen is running low. So let me fetch up my oxygen. I'm glad you are doing really good. Amazing start into the weekend, man. But yeah, we are in part 3, so it's still going to take some time until we get there. I think this is his super move. He's charging up. I don't remember how it works, though. So I'm gonna get busted. Untitled One was one of the few games designed specifically for online play. I remember that. There's like a really cool city and all. And now he does his water beam, right? No? I think Ceadeus in that aspect is really boring because he has many moves similar to the other underwater monsters, just in super slow. Which also means, I mean, underwater monsters in general, I don't know about Pleased, we haven't seen him yet. We're going to see him in the high rank village. But Go-Bull, Royal Lutrot and Lagiacros all had very similar moves. And Lagiacros just happens to have the best shape and doesn't have a weird bite like Go-Bull does. And Ceadeus does have them too, like the double bite he did just now, all the underwater monsters have it too. His water beam is very unique, that's about it. Also I think his body shaking he does on the way to area 3 that you've seen, where he just tries to shrug me off, I think. That one is unique too. Why body shaming? Can you please just... over 20 minutes in. This is a very boring fight. I think it's a more annoying version of Laoshan. You have to play the game, you can't just turn your brains off. And underwater fighting makes it a tiny bit more annoying. Because of the weird dimensions you have to go through and the slow combat and the different moves. Hey, he's raging again. His scream animation, his taunt animation, all the same to Lavasioth. I think they have the same underwater idle stance too. Same for Royal Ludrot. Uragan has the best shape. True. Kuliaku is also really good. Man, please. Uh-oh. Yep, I accidentally got pushed into him and then dodged to the left to dodge into him instead of dodging away from him. Unfortunate. Finally, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, you can't skip his cutscene. There's nothing I can do here. Many people like that music, personally I don't really like it. So it makes the fight even worse for me personally. I know many like it, so not a big issue for most of you. Hey, you got a nice black mage emote. That's fine. That's fun. Where's the horn? Right there. Ah yeah, since you still technically exist sprinting underwater, you're going to run away from him and lose all your stamina really quickly. So yeah, it took me 25 minutes. Roughly. Let me check properly. I had 39 minutes, 35 minutes, so it was 25 and a half minutes to do this quest, and I really don't want to grind his gear. His sword and shield is really good, but blah, it's super bad to grind. His sword and shield has high draw, good sharpness, and some water. Yeah, a fire weapon underwater is kind of questionable, but it works. And you would be surprised, many monsters actually have a fire weakness underwater. Alright, there's a cutscene. I'm going to let you guys enjoy the cutscene quickly. Helios is one of the best looking art. The lower rank one is... I think the lower rank one looks amazing. The high rank, G rank version I don't like as much. I'll let you quickly enjoy this. I think there's also going to be the credits, if I recall correctly. Also, this is definitely going to get claimed on YouTube. Be right back. That was a very random cut to the reward screen, what the fuck? I didn't expect that to show up. Ceadeus tail, fur. Not a single horn, unfortunately. Perhaps I've carved one, I don't remember. You earned the Gem of the Deaths award. Now, in the low-rank village, we are missing two quests, which are capture an Uragan and kill an Agnaktor. These 2 quests I'm missing, but I don't know if I want to do them right now. Perhaps I can check out the Ceadeus sword and shield. Sea Striker, here we go. Luminous Organ. Wait, why do I need Carvelize ore? Hang on, I thought that was a lowering version of this. Ceadeus. What do I need? Hide. Let me check. Sea Striker. No, that's the first version. God damn it. Never mind, I can't even craft this if I wanted to. But yeah, I think it looks really cool. I like it a lot. Even though, if you wonder, the edge is on the outside, not the inside. The one facing to the shield is the outside. It looks like a really cool sword to me. I don't know, I like it a lot. It's quite strong, not yet. But later on it has one of the highest draw stats. It has 10% crit and a decent amount of water. By having white innately and goes up to purple with sharpness +1. His armor set, I don't remember in this game, so let's check. Yeah, it's basically earplugs. And perhaps part break and water attack. Deep Dragon Gem! Amazing. Luminous Organ isn't his rare item, Deep Dragon Gem is. Even though it looks like a gem. And you're gonna get off my team immediately. Goodbye. And you too. Nope, no handicraft. I think in Try it was really good. There was no high rank version of the Helios armor in Try. So I think the low rank version had to be really good. And you could only fight Ceadeus in the village. Ah, nice, a long sword. Thank you very much, dude. Barbarian Blade has been sent to your box. Please tell me I can sell this. I don't even think the Barbarian Blade is that good. 25k? Now, would I rather have a longsword I'm never going to use in this entire playthrough, or 25,000 Zenny? Sorry, man. Your blade is gone. Got anything to say? That's what I thought. So now we technically could go into high rank, but again, we haven't done the gathering hub yet. I know you can do that here too. My low rank parts can go up to 100 defense. High rank. Poison control and purple lot rod exists again. A cool fella. Oh, fuck me. I didn't know this is going to get unlocked. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill him anyway once again off screen. Not yet. We're not gonna do that here. I just have to do it off stream. Ugh. Yuck, bruv. Yuck. That's horrible, dude. Purple Woodruff. So yeah, I'm missing 3 quests. All other ones have been cleared already. Let's check out the nice achievement we've got. Proof you have repelled Ceadeus. Set to have the power to prevent calamity. Well, it won't. Let's go to the gathering hub. I don't know how far we're going to get here. I don't know if I... Now the question is, how am I going to handle the gathering hub? Because Sword and Shield is really bad already. I honestly don't know. There are 2 things we could do right now. We could just play through this and see how long these take. But we could also do the 3 remaining village quests. Have all village done. And then I'm going to try to find people who want to play alongside me. Because I know this Rathian back then, when the normal Rathian took me like 7 minutes, this took me over 15 minutes. Monsters in the Gathering Hub have a lot of HP and Sword and Shield is really bad here. And if we're going to fight Gobel, who took a long time for me to kill normally. And I've done him yesterday again for Sword and Shield. With the Raffler Sword and Shield, he took me 9 minutes. So this is, again, is going to take like 20 minutes, I think. Because he just has so much more HP and he's such a pain in the ass. So I don't know how to handle this. How to handle Gathering Hub. Ideally, I do them solo. But they're going to take ages. Shin! Welcome, my friends, and a nice Friday to you. Hope you're doing great. Anyone remember this game had a bundle with We Speak Good Old Times? Do you mean Try, or do you mean Try Ultimate? Because I don't actually remember. I didn't. I only owned a 3DS. No quests available. Why not? You want me to craft high rank gear before? But that's lame. Kind of defeats the purpose, no? I don't know, I don't really like... I mean, it would make the most sense, but then we'd have to go through the entirety of high rank now to do a low rank solo, and then we'd still have to do the high rank. Because you can't get to G rank in the village. You know? It's a bit tricky. Why we think I'm just going to hunt the Agnaktor so you guys don't get bored. That sounds super bad though, I don't want to imagine how bad the microphone was, Shin. It sounds like a laptop microphone to me. Now let me equip my handy dandy water sword and shield. Which I crafted earlier today. Boom boys. I think at least imported with that, this had a branching path to purple and regular loot rot. In this game it doesn't, but I don't know if it's going to turn purple or if it's going to stay the normal way. Agnaktor in this game is basically a non-shit... Oh, nice graphics bug. A non-shit Lavasioth from Monster Hunter World. So if you don't know Agnaktor from back then, and have only been introduced to Monster Hunter World, you know Lavasioth and his cooling down mechanic, how he has lava spots on his body. They stole it from Agnaktor, and he's actually quite fun. And later on in high rank there's a subspecies of him called Glacial Argento, and he starts off hardened, but when you hit him with fire weapons he melts. And for each time he melts, he actually staggers for a tiny bit. So fire bows, for example, can basically permalock him until he hardens again, which doesn't take too long. How I like the swimming mechanics, not that much. Against Lavasioth, I think it's fine, because Lavasioth is a genuinely good monster, and even underwater he's fine. He's not fun underwater, but he's fine. On land, I prefer him, of course, by miles. I like him much more on the land. But underwater he's fine. Against Royal Lutrod and Gobel, I think both of them are a massive pain underwater with Sword and Shield at least. Due to them being quite small, moving a lot, moving very fast, and having little to no wind up on some attacks, so they're hard to hit. And very fast, at least Lavasioth is a huge hitbox. Ceadeus is just awful. Back then when I played Try Ultimate as a kid, in 7 to 8 years ago, I played Gunlands, and underwater I found Gunlands to be quite decent. I don't remember properly if I would like it today. Can't tell you that, I'm not playing Gunlands right now. It's a Sword and Shield only playthrough, so I can't sadly answer that to you. But Sword and Shield in 3rd gen isn't that good to begin with, and underwater it's even worse. The moveset gets gimped big time. Generally, many weapons that are very fast get gimped underwater, whereas slow weapons generally feel much better than fast weapons underwater. Dual blades have a very similar fate, where they feel awful underwater, if I remember correctly. And yeah, sadly after the cutscene he starts hardened. Normally he spawns in the lake, lava lake behind him, and there he isn't hardened. I don't know if it works in this game. Oh damn, that's weird. But at least in one Monster Hunter you can heat him up with fire weapons, and I think cooling him down is faster with a water weapon. But I don't know if they implemented it in here. Every time he burrows underground, as you can see, he's going to heat up big time. I mean, I've played through almost the entirety of Tri Ultimate as a kid, and I played Tri as a kid too. It's just me revisiting this game after such a long time. So thank you either way. The first target is to break his chest. It's his biggest weak spot along his, alongside his heated up beak. But it's much more important to hit his chest because his chest is always a good target. And yeah, in this area specifically, and I think in area 5, he has the ability to dig into the seed. If we can call it a seed. When he lands here, he does Tremor, so you can't stand right next to him. He also does Tremor with this, if you do happen to dodge it. Agnaktor's armor set has fire attack and razor sharpness and flame aura, which basically makes monsters behave as if you were wielding a torch, which just means that Gigis are not going to bother attacking you. That's, I think it is. Perhaps other small monsters are going to be a bit wary of you too, but I don't remember how exactly the skill works. And since it's basically a bit set with the same skills as I do that I actually use, which is razor sharpness, I won't bother to grind it. It has better defense, it has fire attack up, but it's just not worth it for me. So yeah, it's really hard for Sword and Shield to hit his head, even though it's currently heated up and would be a nice spot to target. It's really hard. He doesn't even have a transition animation. He does in other monster hunters, even on 3DS I think. He just instantly glows up here. What the fuck? The torch is awful in this game, it looks horrible. After this quest I can show you guys, it looks hilariously bad. It's not lighting up anything around you, it's just a weird orange transparent PNG that's beneath you. And it clips through basically anything and doesn't like it looks horrible. Oh yeah, he's gonna do this. I think if you have a Sonic Bomb, or if you just deal enough damage, you can stagger him out of it and leave him a bit toppled. Yeah, you can see now. Toppled for a tiny second. But you get placed in a very awkward spot, so it doesn't matter much. It's still 3 damage. Every time you break one of his claws or his hind legs, he's going to get toppled too for a decent amount of time. Which I'm going to attempt to now as his chest is broken. So if he's going to cool down, I always have a spot to target. That might be... I don't think that it will. It looks so dumb. How he just instantly heats up. There's no transition animation. It just instantly lights up. His entire body. Of course it's better to have his entire body heat up immediately like that. But it's still stupid nonetheless. Sometimes blocking with Sword and Shield is actually good in this game because you're going to find yourself in situations where you just can't really move. Later on in high rank or in G rank, I think he's going to unlock a side sweep flame thing too, which is nice. No, it's not instant in Portable first. He actually turns orange first. You're immediately going to get the heat up hit zones, but he still has a tiny amount of time that he has to spend to lighten up first. It doesn't make a gameplay difference, so technically it doesn't matter, it just looks ugly. You can break his back too, but as you can see, on his fin, you deflect with green sharpness. It's a bit harder to do. Hey, let's go. You can also break his claw in order to make him pop out. It has the same effect as flinching him. Shit. Kyrule! Welcome, my friends. Hope you're doing great. Enjoy the stream. It's actually kind of interesting how it reignites the moment it touches lava. Yep. It's a bit dumb. In order to cut his tail, you have to break off the lava parts first and then actually cut it. If you're wondering. But since I don't need his materials right now, or ever, I don't think I'm ever going to need his low rank materials, I'm fine. And I won't even bother. I wonder who has more breaks. Cluck, cluck, or Radoban. Huh? Oh, Radoban definitely has. Especially since he can regain his bones. Or regather his bones, I don't know how he does it. But if you break them, he can grab them again. Other monsters that do these kind of things, I'm trying to remember. Which, Narkarkos also does it a lot, I think. He can't regain his lava spots. Barot too. Barot likes to gain his breakable parts again. The thing is, he can't replenish his lava spots. Shit. I don't know how much longer he's going to live for. I don't think this is going to last 10 minutes. It's the first Monster Hunter and it's in your heart. The first Monster Hunter is always the one that you're going to remember the most. My first one was Monster Hunter 3 in 1, and even though I hate it, it still has a semi-nostalgic feeling to me, even though it completely sucks. And I tried to go through it all the way. In my Sword and Shield only series, I just stopped in G rank. It's so bad. It's really bad. It feels horrible. And yeah, he's the only monster that goes into Area 10. As he's sleeping there in his nest. I don't know in which way Uraktors and Agnaktors are related, but they are. I'm quite certain they are. I wouldn't even say you have to be masochistic in order to enjoy Dark Souls. You have to be masochistic in order to enjoy Monster Hunter 3 in 1. Monster Hunter 3 in 1 is just masochism. Nothing about the game really is good. Hitboxes are still bad. Monsters' AI is really weird. Area transitions are big time real. Small monsters are the worst. In all the Monster Hunters, small monsters in Freedom 1 are horrible. There are everywhere, and many of them too. Like there's 5 Bofangos in one area. Have fun killing 5 Bofangos. Aside from that... Oh, I broke his back. Cool. Monster Hunter 3 1 doesn't have that much content. The scaling from village to hunter to hub is shit. It's super bloody shit. And even then, the urgent quests in the hub are super questionable too. Since in 6 hunter ranks you go from low rank to high to G rank, instead of having 9 different ranks. So you have to go through it very quickly, which means first you fight Gypkeros, Kutkus, and these kinds. And then suddenly the urgent quest is kill 2 Diablos. And they are already going to be high rank and not low rank. So you get in there, fight low rank Gypkeros, and suddenly you have to fight 2 high rank Diablos. It took me 20 to 25 minutes to kill one of the Diablos. So I was very much afraid to time out. I, who played the series for such a long time and speedrun many times, was afraid to time out. Of course it might have been Sword and Shield, but holy shit, it's bad. It's really bad. The last village quest is also one of a kind, where you have to fight Silver Rathlos and Gold Rathian in the arena at the same time, with shitty AI, with horrible hitboxes, a small arena, and not many tools aside from flash bombs. But yeah, GG's on the Agnaktor kill. Nothing else wants to fight it for. It's outside of the higher tier stuff like Braki and Joe. Agnaktor is the apex predator of the volcano. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I actually like him. He looks amazing. He feels decent. He's never done his Leviathan charge here. He has an instant charge. I think he's really cool. I like him a lot. And Glacial Argento is super fun too. Where would the newbie killer be in this game? Vention. I mean, they have to introduce monsters that are harder than others. It's just... They want you to learn, obviously. You can't just have an easy monster hunter. I mean, you can, but it wouldn't make any sense. Is Barod really a wall and try? Is he really? But yeah, Agnaktor sadly doesn't have a sword and shield. His armor is kind of cool. It looks kind of cool. It's a red knight armor, more or less. It has a knight feeling. Of course, I can't show you the full set, sadly. I don't remember his G-rank version, how that one looks, but I think it's also knight-ish armor. Tri-Barrett was a tougher version of Fat and Tri-Barrett. Really? I actually don't remember him. I know I had trouble with him, but I had trouble with basically any monster back then. I also had trouble fighting... I also had trouble fighting... I didn't want to save, I wanted to talk to my cat. What did I want to say? I had trouble fighting basically anything. I remember Barbarian was a real issue for me. Lagiakros, whew. I even had trouble with Kurupeko. I played Shy fairly early in my Monster Hunter life. I don't think I finished Freedom Unite at the point where I started Shy. And I finished Freedom Unite very early on. I think I played Monster Hunter Freedom 2, played until Huntering 5, and then played Shy. And then I got Freedom Unite, converted my save, and went from there. I think that's how it went. And by the way, I'm quickly going to show you the Bariod and Rathalos cutscenes because you've missed them. I have 60 cutscenes already. Because I've done them off screen, so just for the playthrough. I mean, for me back then, that was Ian Kutku. I had to chug a lot of potions for that. Do you guys want me to stream the Stories 2 stream from Capcom? I don't know if you can do that. I don't know if it's allowed. It's usually the thing is, I don't really care that much for stories. So that's the Rathalos cutscene. And here's the Bariod one. Magna Malo in Rise was definitely a challenge for those who are new to Monster Hunter. I do think that I stand by that the demo was significantly harder. I think the demo Magna Malo is one of the hardest monsters in the entirety of Monster Hunter. Because even if you know him well, he always two-shots you, sometimes even one-shots you because you have no health. And you have 15 minutes, so you can't even mess around, you have to play well. So you have to play well, and you're not allowed to get hit, because otherwise you're just going to suffer. I've never managed to kill Demo Magna Malo. Have to be honest here. So yeah, these are the two cutscenes you missed. Oh, technically the Diablos one too. I'm going to quickly show that. But he's not a key quest, so it doesn't really matter. Sword and Shield was enough, yes. There have been, I think the best one was like a 10-minute run. But that one was really good. Basically, yeah. You weren't entirely naked. You had 140 true raw, which is much better than what you start out with in the normal game. I think in the normal game you start out with a 70 true raw weapon. Or 60, and can quickly go up to 80 and 90. But 140 raw was towards the end of a low rank, though the armor set was basically non-existent. I think you had a flat defense stat, and that's it. No skills, no nothing. Oh damn, you're going support, Shin? So yeah, These are the 3 cutscenes. Sorry if anybody just joined and thought we were going to fight Diablos. Give me a shock trap. Trank bombs. Actually, let me bring 5 so I can snag some for free. Boom. Because there's going to be 3 in the box, so I don't have to use up mine. Damn, Shin. Out here, saving everybody's asses. Drowned, I don't think I'm going to stream the Capcom stream. 110 users. Now let's capture a Uragan. It's not going to be fun, but I have to do it at some point anyway. And 8,400. He's tanky enough in order for me to not mess it up, most likely. There's a tiny chance I'm going to mess up, but I don't think I will. It would be very unlikely for me to mess this up. Last time it took me roughly 12 minutes, so after 10 minutes I have to look out and see. I think I've tried 2 or 3 days on Magna Malo and then just stopped. I didn't play the demo for that long, actually. I know TSC, if you know him, he's a Monster Hunter speedrunner, he's lately been MIA. But prior to that, I think he spent 300 or 400 hours on the Rise demo and then sadly didn't play Rise at all, basically. But he spent a lot of time on the demo. Hello, Uragan? What's in Area 5? Shin, I hated playing without a map 2 back then. But I've been playing these Monster Hunters for such a long time that I basically know the map in my head. 2nd gen, 3rd gen and 1st gen maps I know out of my head. 4th gen maps are a different thing because I didn't play them a lot. But I think I could still manage. And of course Monster Hunter World map and Monster Hunter Rise maps I know from memory too. I mean, sometimes it's just nice to see the map, but for you it's more beneficial even if I don't pick the map. Because my chat on the screen, on my stream screen, overlaps with the map. So not taking the map is actually a smarter move here. Because I didn't bother to push it down. In Rise it fits perfectly in that spot, but in this game it doesn't. Let me quickly kill the Uragan, plus it's going to be a big pain in my ass. There's still another I know, and they might respawn, but I want them dead. I want all of them dead! It took me 2 hits. You think Uragan was fun? I disagree. I never liked him, I never will. I think he's always... With Hammer he's quite fun. Once you break his head, it's super satisfying hitting it, because it becomes a huge weak spot. But you can't really do that with Sword and Shield, I think. Also in this game his Tremor, look at the range I can block his Tremor. It's super far away. In this game it's a real pain in the arse. It's quite hilarious even to a certain degree. I don't know. Sleep gas! Shit. Well. Well. Gonna take the big hit. He is big, yes. Shit. Didn't even see that stone there. Why is he just taunting? Don't worry, Yannick, we just spent over half an hour just fighting Ceadeus, and we have to do him again after this quest too, so... There's plenty to come, Yannick. Also, you can watch a VOD later if you want to. Yannick, welcome! And a lovely, lovely Friday to you, my friend. Uragan in Monster Hunter World was a lot better, and Iceborne he sucked again. I think most monsters started to suck in Iceborne as they increased their move pool and had to adapt to the Clutch Claw thing. Monster Hunter World base game was just perfect. Even monsters you didn't like were half decent. I want base game back, dude. It was so good. I fucking love base game. By far my most favorite Monster Hunter. That Renoplos just died from the farting. Yeah, I know, it still looks like shit. What? Did you see that delayed hitbox? Holy shit. Jesus. He's not taking any chances. I rolled through his first hit and then got fucked by something. The Tremor. The Tremor is aggressive. Area change! Here we go. Let me sharpen. Did we see last time when he's close to death? Did he limp? I don't remember. I really don't want to mess this up. I don't want to fight Uragan again. I think he's a massive pain in the ass. And I hope I'm never going to need any materials from him. So I only have to kill him once and be done with it. No, he didn't limp, I think he just stopped. No, wait, he did limp and he got weak too. Oh, fuck me, man. Hit me with your feet. Something. Thank you. No! Shit. Oh, come on, man! Ooh, he wasn't even enraged. That was a lot of damage. Oh, I have to check! I absolutely forgot to check. Can I buy power and armor charm in the guild now? In Loklak. What broke? Why did you drop a shiny? Ah. If I can, I'm going to have to spend a serious amount of money. It's like 36,000 and 24,000. So that's easy math. 70,000 Seni. I don't even have that right now. After the quest, if I do not fail, I'm going to have that. But then I'm going to be basically broke again after I received a considerable amount of money. Sad but true. I haven't sold too many monster materials yet in my game file. So there's plenty of me to sell if I ever need money badly. Yeah, not so strong. So in Monster Hunter Ultimate, at least I think so, you had insane money issues. It's normal for Monster Hunter, especially once you go up in ranks, to have money issues, and I'm absolutely stuck here. Because there's a random stone that has a hidden wall of 5 billion meters. God damn it. In old Monster Hunters in general, you always have money issues at some point. And in Tri Ultimate, I think it was really bad. Because one upgrade costs like 50 to 70,000. Armor parts cost way too much too. Upgrading armor parts costs a bunch. In Monster Hunter, they've basically made money issues so you don't have them. Unless you want to upgrade armor parts. Armor parts, upgrading them in Monster Hunter World and in Iceborne and in Rise is super bloody expensive. I don't know why. I remember in Iceborne upgrading a G-Rank Elder Dragon part from 0 to full cost between the 300,000 Seni and 500,000. One of them, if I remember correctly. And that is just insane. Would you not roll all the time, please? I would like to fight you. No? What a cool monster! Ah, but at least he's weak, so he should fall over. Yes, thank you. Bloody hell. Fuck you, Agnaktor. Fuck you. You just get poorer after each quest. How does that move? How does that work? No, please. Fuck off! Leave me out of it. And now he's dead, of course. The moment I want to get my revenge, he's dead already. Okay. Dude, he's so far away, dude. If I kill Uragan on accident, I'm going to give this up. Giving me more incentive to not mess up. No, no, no! Why? Why? No, he's not close to death yet. Boom! Sharpness is at maximum. Maximum power has been acquired. I think he should be able to be capturable soon. How far are we into the hunt? Ooh. 10 minutes. Yeah, soon. Soon. Soon TM. Oh, fuck off. Are we really going to do this? I thought you're weak. Why can you launch your biggest attack? That doesn't make any sense. You poop head. Ah! Where are you going to stop, my friend? Somebody tell me why he can roll for such a long time but then has an issue landing. What's your issue? What's the problem, man? What's the problem? Do I want to attempt to capture him after this down? I don't think we've dealt that much damage yet. I don't know, man. Fuck off. I'm gonna get hit by this too. Fuck off, small monsters. Jesus Christ. Leave me out of your sadistic... Oh my god. I don't think I can capture him yet. Well, let's try. If he gives me an opening. Now. Of course, the one bloody time he has to change his direction. Please don't. My friends, you have to walk into the trap. Okay, he's not. Perfect. Absolutely wonderful. Ah, that was beautiful. Perfectly executed, true. That was beautiful. If I'm going to make a highlight video, this is going to definitely going to be in it. Feel free to make clips of good parts you think that are funny, because at the end I might want to make a... Wow. Wow, I captured him and got even less rewards than if I killed him. I might want to make a highlight video. I thought of making one after each part, but that's going to is so much work that I currently can't afford to spend my time on, sadly. Now, only one quest is left in the village. And it is... Ceadeus, once again. Hi! Oh man, the last village quest. The decisive battle! 30 minutes time limit. Wait, wasn't it 35 on the urchin quest? Well, I can't check, because I don't have that quest any longer. Oh well, here we go again, my friends. Woof, 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 woof. Stop barking, dog. I had an idea today for Ice, but unfortunately it didn't work. I was hoping you could throw a bomb while doing an area sword and shield move. Doesn't work with... Yeah, no it doesn't. Would have been cool though. Would have been quite cool. Have to agree. What do you mean, drowned? Feel free to give us the good message and tell us what they have plans. Oh right, do I have any proper village requests that I haven't done yet? Oh wait, my farm. I'm in dire need of mite seeds and honey. Cultivate mite seeds. Oh, I have fertile mud. Awesome. Well, then let's make one round of mite seeds quickly. And then we're going to swap to honey. Boom. Enrich. Nice. What do you want to say to me? Wow. Wait. You have a bubble speech too. Grunt. Snort, snort, suey. Oink, oink. Okay, man. Maybe it's time we wrap it up. They showed the roadmap of Deviants, Co-op Cover, Gold, Silver, Yearn, Loss, and Unknown Monster Co-op, all coming in updates. Why is Capcom so eager to bring content through updates instead of releasing a full game? Why are they so eager to do that? I don't understand. Okay. I think you have to go through the entire pain of getting to his area again. Just like before. It would be nice if I could just fight him from the get-go. But I don't think I will be granted that wish. Acha. Boom. Have I eaten yet? Nope, I haven't. Okay. It is Ceadeus time. We can repel him, but it would be cool if I could kill him. I mean, it makes sense in that regard, yes. If they were to look at statistics and how long people are going to play their games, then it would make sense. We've seen this cutscene, I don't have to show it again. Give me my items. Why do I get paintballs in this quest? What would you ever need paintballs for? Please don't make me go through all the areas again. Fuck! I think I'm also. I think that also might be a fun part in the highlight video where I am like, oh, I don't want to fight him. Then you see me kill him. Then you see me finding out there's another quest involving him. And then there's me seeing I have to go through all this bullshit again. Might also be quite funny to look at. Just maybe. Just maybe. Please. Well, at least now I'm experienced against him to fight him, right? I'm super duper experienced how I kill him. Kappa. Perhaps he has less HP in this quest? I don't know. Man, this is boring the fuck out of me already. Somebody please give me a very good subject to talk about. Something philosophical. It's... English is a hard language, okay? A question for the philosophers. I honestly wouldn't mind talking about philosophy here and then, especially in these moments where I have nothing else really to do. As some of you might know, I do study philosophy in university, and I'm not saying that I have a lot of knowledge about philosophy and its history, but just I like to wonder and think about many things, and my mind wanders wherever it wants to. My mind also went blank when I tried to remember this battle. It's so memorable, yet not. Oh, I remembered it quite well. I didn't even got to... I didn't get to Ceadeus in Chai, but I did in Chai Ultimate. I went through the village, I went through the Gathering Hub story, I killed Diri Mirales, so I had to kill Goldenbeard. And back then, I was playing solo, I had nobody else to play with. And I grinded the entire Goldenbeard armor set. So I had to sit through this fight many, many times. What defines consciousness and free will? That's honestly up to you. I know there's, I don't know the English term, brain science. Neurologen in German. I know that there's a distinction for them where they discuss if it's truly free will or predetermined as your brain. Some people do think, and I think personally that it's somewhat true too, to some degree. Before you make a decision, before your consciousness makes the decision, your brain already made it for you. The unconsciousness of your brain already made a decision. For example, if you have to decide between going left and right, your brain already knows which way it wants to go, but the conscious part of your brain makes you think you have a decision in that, even though you already made it. So, sort of a predetermined prejudice coming from your brain, despite you not knowing. People think it exists, and I think it's been proven it does to a certain degree. It's just, of course, you could say, okay, I want to go left, but because I want to go left, I'm going to go right. Then you could still argue if part of your brain thought of that already. In general, I think it leads to a very interesting point where you could discuss anything you think. Might your brain already know what you're thinking before you're even thinking it? Is your there's two parts of your brain, the unconscious and conscious part of it. And when you think about it like that, many people also think that the unconscious part is more or less controlling the conscious part and is giving you the illusion of having a free will, even though you don't. Your brain learns from experiences. Your brain has makes decisions, of course. But oftenly our brains apparently make us think we have decisions and things that we've already decided. It's a bit weird, and it's hard to explain in English for me. But I hope I can make my point come across somewhat reasonably. It's hard for us to imagine, I know that for sure. And simply because your brain might predetermine your decisions before you even realize it did, that doesn't mean you're no person. It still means you're still that person that learned from experiences, etc. Just like if you had a bad experiences with underwater, you might have almost drowned. There's a high chance you're going to be afraid of water, and it's just an experience. So that experience of you almost drowning defined you as a person whenever you touch water, and determines how your brain functions when it thinks of water, when it sees water, when it senses water around you, when you have to swim, etc. And my oxygen is running low. Awesome! Wait, did it cancel it again? It falls into the category of this doesn't feel right, or following your guts. The brain already notices something that then you have to think quite in a logical sense. But yeah, coming back to consciousness and free will, I think those two don't really relate in general. Consciousness describes the part that makes you wary of what you do, wary around, fuck, I can't talk today. That makes you wary about your surroundings, yourself, your actions, other persons, other feelings, other person's feelings, etc. That's consciousness for you. And free will is a whole different thing, which I just talked about in terms of decisions and the conscious and unconscious part of your brain that might try to project a free will on you even though you don't have one. The thing about consciousness is it's a beautiful thing, as only humans have consciousness, as it allows us to properly think about decisions, properly think about life, properly think about many things in life. It gives us the chance to have a cultured society, which no other animal really can do too. I mean, other animals get close, but none of them have the real conscious part, which is why we're also the only real animal which has languages, and several languages, several different ways to communicate, other than just sounds and signs, etc. Which is also why we have the sense of good and evil, why we can distinguish them. Of course, it's still a subjective thing. If I said I killed him out of pity, some people would be able to relate and say, okay, he has a bad life, or he doesn't want to live any longer, and you helped him. That's fine. You helped him relieve from the pain of life. Some people might say it's a bad thing, because you should never kill somebody's life. That's the best example. Of course, crimes fall under that category too. Let's just say murder. Some people, some very sick people in my opinion, might think of murder as a beautiful thing. Whereas most of us, luckily, think of it as an unhuman act of evil, which nobody ever should pursue. And I hope for nobody here that they have murderous tendencies. Because when you lose somebody in your life, of course, the feeling of loss is one of the worst things you can experience. And so many people are afraid of it too, where they shut themselves off of relationships, friendships, etc. because they are feared of, even if they might not know it, they are afraid of losing precious people around them. And if you ever were to kill somebody, which most of us aren't, take one step further and think about it for a second. Do you really want to kill that person? Because you're going to make the people who know them feel miserable. You're going to make his parents, his children, his grandchildren feel miserable. I'm not sure consciousness is the word, since that's a very simple common thing among animals. I mean, in German there's two words for consciousness that you can translate into English, so maybe that's why. There's Vernunft und Bewusstsein, and both fall under the category of consciousness. And Vernunft is a term, or a word, that describes the act of thinking, that you are able to think. And Kant and other philosophers talked a lot about it, how it's one of the things many humans should strive for, to really get a good sense of that consciousness. And Bewusstsein describes self-awareness better than consciousness does. So I wasn't really trying to describe self-awareness. Of course it's part of Vernunft too. Both play... They sort of go hands in hand together. It's hard to leave one out without the other. You can't really be self-aware without being conscious. You can't really be conscious without being self-aware. You know? At least I'm trying to think of it like that. Perhaps I'm seeing this wrong. I didn't mean to lock onto him. I mean, feel free to give me your take. My word isn't final. No one's word is final. Don't Google for Dutch, Google for German. 1 second. Oops. Put a type on the last one. I didn't mean to. T-Balls! I already greeted you earlier, but thank you very much for the follow, my friends. We highly appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. Have an even better day now. Big time thanks. Glad you enjoyed the stream. It's a bit harder for me to talk in English today because my mouth is very dry, and whenever my mouth is very dry, it's just harder for me to speak in general. German is fine, but English is much harder. Because my lips they just feel dry, and yeah, it's just a bit hard in general. So some of my pronunciations today are a bit off, sadly. Rip all my stamina. Holy fuck. I'm glad it's a pleasure for you. I really am. It means a lot to me. How did I lock onto him again? I legit did nothing. I think I'm going to try to attack his horn a bit right now. Because we saw earlier, it didn't need a lot for me to break it, and once I... Okay. Once I got the Dragonator up and running, it felt pretty good. Oh, you're Dutch. Wait. You're not the same Shin as you are from the Jin Discord, right? Because someone on another Discord I know, who I'm talking to a lot, is also called Shin Saikin. With the same beginning with Shin. Spelled the same way. Probably pronounced the same way too. And I think he's Dutch as well, which is kind of funny. Or is he from Norway? That might also be it. Can I please catch up to him? For some reason, his tail counts as his body. So when you try to sprint... Holy shit, my man, please! And my oxygen is running low too. Please, my boy. You're a real pain in my ass. Okay, never mind then. Never mind. Holy! From Netherlands. From Netherlands. Wait, there's an invisible wall right here. Damn it. Hey, beard broken. The beard has been... How do I always lock onto him? I legit don't press it. Holy shit. Give me a break. Why is he so fast now? Because I have an oxygen bar and I can refill that oxygen bar through items. Mini oxy supply. Look at that. I have air in a bottle. 5 head. But yeah, eventually you can drown even though the drowning damage is super minor. If your oxygen bar runs empty, it's really not a lot. Perhaps there isn't, which is why I was so confused. You didn't properly get what I meant with the consciousness. Yeah, Vernunft just describes the a part of thinking. It's like Ceadeus in FF10. Yeah, though we don't have fireflies in this game. Is it fireflies? Something like that. They called something very weirdly. The funniest thing is he doesn't even see me yet, I think. Or did he? Should have gone for the head. Can the Dragonator recharge? If so, I'm going to use it right now. Run! Head is definitely not it. Head is just Kopf. And head is a body part, after all. Oh, Jesus. Monkey, yes. Come closer, my dear friends. Approach me. You dare approach me? That's at least one of the things they've done right. He always approaches the Dragonator beautifully. Boom! I hope I hit his horns. Well, I can't see anything though. You can see my hunter. I'm just gonna block. And no, in German you can't say give me cough. Give me cough. You don't say that. Give me head doesn't translate into German. Uh-oh. I can't block that, sadly. I wanted to say, if I can block that, then I'm an absolute monster. Of course, with guard up you can, which is complete bullshit. High pressure water, just blocked by some filthy shield user. Now you're giving me a good time targeting your head. AK, you're really not. I need to break the horn. Why are you doing me like this? I guess, man. This monster's so shit. Okay, I fizzed once. Uh-oh. Get away! Okay, getting some hits in. Poggers. Lovely gameplay. Oh, his signature move. Boom. That's what he does in the cutscene too. So are you going to do solo hub? Bullet, I don't know. I might not. I think for next stream we're going to do multiplayer if you want to. If you're down for it, Bullet. You have to join the Discord first though, so I can message you before to see if you have time. So yeah, if possible, I'm going to do hub not solo, at least not until G rank. Because we've done all of that in the village already by then. We've done high rank and low rank monsters already. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. To do them, and I mean, of course it's a challenge, but it's an unfun challenge in my opinion. How long before your fucking horn falls off? Yeah, Drown told me about it. Looked like it was a successful stream, my friend. I'm glad you like it, though. But Bullet, welcome, my friend. Hope you're doing amazing today. Happy Friday. Glad to have you here. Though I'm afraid, I think this is going to be the last quest for today. Because this is the final village quest. I've done all the others. We've done the Ceadeus urgent quests. This is just the second one that unlocks afterwards. We've done the Uragan capture quest. We've done Agnaktor. We've done all quests by then. And I'm out of a plan for right now. I want your horn to fall off, my dear friends. As I barely deal any damage right now. Can I use Ballista? But I'm not going that way. I'm just gonna attack anything and if his horns get up there randomly. Of course it slightly tilts upwards. Come here, you big pooper. Why are you facing downwards now? God, man, you suck. Oh, Abyssal Lavasioth will be exciting. I know he can do some water tornadoes. I've seen Abyssal Lavasioth like half a year ago. Oh, there we go. Wait, do I have to Dragonate again, or did you just randomly say it? Of course I don't. You fucker! You baited me into thinking I have an easy mode. You shithead. Yeah, I hate this. This horn is broken! I think against Goldenbeard Ceadeus you can break both horns, if I remember correctly. You can only break one of them here. Of course I walked right into it, oh my god. I would like to know how much HP he has. I think he has a ton. My god, dude. Tell me, where am I supposed to block? Yep. Ceadeus is really bad. I don't like him. He moves like a billion feet every time he raises his tiny finger. Now it's okay though, now I don't have to break anything. I could cut his tail, but I'm not gonna do that. I think you can break his body too. But don't quote me on that. I think that's how you get his hydrogen, light, gem, whatever, more consistently. Yeah, if I just brought my 22 meters, 22.5 meters fishing rod, you're right, then it would have been awesome. I feel you, man. What broke off? Oh, they cut it. Did they actually break his tail? Oh, now I can cut it. God damn, mad lads. What the fuck? Jesus. I don't know if my body damage counts towards his tail. Please tell me the Dragonator is ready again. There is no Dragonator to be used, my friend. You fool. Let me check again. Just in case. Oh my god. Nope. Still nothing. I don't know if there's a message if it's gonna come again or not. I don't know if we're even going to be able to kill him. Or if it's just going to be a repel. Somebody has a message me. On Discord, I think. Boom. Hey, my boy staggered him. Time left 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna kill him. I have my doubts. How far does his head go back? Jesus. Uh-oh. Give me my heal. Uh-oh. Big boy incoming. And this tail pushed me out of the way. Yeah, I have a 30-minute time limit. And ideal no damage. To be fair, I'm also playing very poorly. Doesn't make things better, does it? Holy shit, I'm whiffing so oftenly. Jesus Christ. Oops, wrong button. I'm just gonna toggle on him now. I think that's better. It's such a pain in the ass. Yes. I can't target you, man. No. Fuck off. I want to get hit again. Okay, his body's broken now. Chacha, I feel you. My body can't take anymore. Oh, shut up. How many times can I actually hit him? I barely get... Okay. I feel like I barely get any openers. Oh damn, it's far away. Please, let my camera rest. I'd have to do some chores and we will start to fight him now back and you're still at it. Yep. I'm pretty confident we're going to time out. As in, we're going to not kill him, but repel him. We have 2 minutes left. If he wasn't targeting Chacha, then this would have been fine. Perhaps I was wrong. Perhaps even taking them here is still a bad choice. My friend, just come here. This isn't going to hit him, though. It has to be lower than that. Move your ass down here. I don't fucking care. I like how he says hit him now with Dragonator, even though I've just done that. Dude, I can't see anything. Oh, he's already enraged. He's a big suck, dude. I hate this fight. It's so bad. Pem, oi! How are you, man? Thank you for being here. Have a nice Friday. As you see me fight one of the most boring and most shittest monsters that ever existed. It's so bad, man. Especially with Sword and Shield, man. Whew. Still Hunter rank 1. Oh, my oxygen. Dirimiralis is fine because if he's underwater, he doesn't move that much. Dirimiralis is absolutely fine. Yeah, we won't kill him. Man, Sword and Shield underwater sucks. I can't even kill a story. Bloody Ceadeus. That's fucking sad, dude. That's actually sad. Is it not telling me that I have 1 minute left? Holy, if I stopped missing every single attack, perhaps, then it would have been nice. Yep, we couldn't even kill him. If I recall correctly, he's still wounded, but you have to get him to area 3 in order to kill him. You can't just kill him in the areas prior. At least the quest is finished, that's all I wanted. Horrible, dude. Jesus. I'm not gonna do Golden Beard Ceadeus later on solo. I'm not gonna bother doing that solo. Holy shit. Ceadeus scale. Nice, nice. And another scale, no horn, still no horn. Let me check how Ceadeus works. Monster Child with repelling Ceadeus. I don't want to know how to repel him, I want to know how it works. Elder Dragon Blood, that's what I've actually needed. I just noticed we didn't get that last time, so good thing we got it now. Oh yeah, maybe we should, Shin. Oh, to be fair, I trust Capcom. If they were to re-release him now, and he would be better. I think he would be better. Because I need that for the Agnaktor sword, but I need 5 fucking horns. I don't want to grab 5 bloody horns. 1 horn has a 64% chance of dropping if you break his head. So you have to kill roughly 9 to 10 Agnaktor in order to get 5 horns. If you only get 1 per quest. And you can't carve them either. And I don't think they have an increased drop chance through capturing. Can I buy them now? Still can't buy him. Sad. I wanted to see if I can buy Power Charm and Armor Charm. Though I can't. So that question is out of my way. Sleepo people. Rum bum ba dum rum. My friends, I think this is a perfect place to cut it here. We've done all the village quests possible. After 3 parts, we have completed the entirety of the village. Every single quest. I've done some major grinding. So yeah. And I don't know how exactly I want to end it from here. If we want to do this low rank hub first, in multiplayer or solo, we're going to see. Or if I want to proceed to do the high rank village now and then go back to do the entire hub solo later. I don't know. I honestly don't know. So I'm going to think, and I'm going to be back live either tomorrow or on Sunday. I appreciate all of you being here. Jown, thank you again for the 10 bucks earlier. Thank you for the follows, my friends. Thank you for all people who tuned in. Jown, Shin, Jester, Priest, Pem, Yannick, Procow, T-Bolt. Missing something. Someone. Bullet. Right, Bullet. Sorry, man. Too many orange nicknames on my end. Valiant, thank you so much too. Buckhandle, if you're still here. Sorry, Pam, if I cut it so early. You just got here, and I'm saying goodbye again. Sorry, man. You guys have a nice Friday too. Take care, my friends. I absolutely love you. Here, even to prove my love, I'm going to leave a people love. Have a nice Friday. If you didn't yet, please join my Discord. We can talk there. We can, if you do have a Tri Ultimate copy and a Wii U, we could also talk about playing together there, farming, or just for the next part. Until then, take care, stay healthy, and I don't even have that much grinding to do, so I'm glad. For once, I don't have to grind after stream big time. Perhaps I'm going to grind Vilagiak or sort shit. Enough talk. Thank you very much, as always. A nice Friday to you! I'm going to upload part 2, which I streamed 2 days ago, later. So stay tuned if you have missed that and you still want to watch it. Thank you very much. Take care. Goodbye.